Hang all the mistletoe.
Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. So I guess I had people wondering how to make this wreath, but since it's already up, I do have a smaller one that I can show how I did it. So it won't be the exact one, but it will be pretty much the same way this one was made. And before we even get into the video, the top bow, I actually got someone else to make it. Making bows are pretty simple, but I did take this one to the floral shop and I paid like $17 for 4, and I took my own ribbon of how I wanted everything made. So let's get into the video. Okay, so this is the wreath that we're gonna use. It's a lot smaller than the one outside, but it's all I have left. So what you'll need is scissors, wire cutters. This is 26 gauge wire, and you want this one because it's super thin. Then you will need mesh. I got all of mine from Hobby Lobby, but you can find it literally anywhere, especially probably somewhere like Michael's. For Christmas, you always want to get the super shiny mesh and not like the dull, not the dull one like this. So I'm not even gonna use this. I'm just gonna throw this over there. And then I always use ribbon because I kind of tie it on top of the mesh like so, and you'll see it once I start making it. And then you choose whatever ornaments you want. On the ones outside I have white, but you can use whatever color fits your thing. So first thing, you put the ribbon on top of the mesh, and then you gather it together. Then you cut the uneven part off. So after you get it cut where it's kind of even, you put it at a slant and you take a piece of the wreath and you wrap it around the ribbon to secure it in place. And you won't need anything to secure it. The wreath will stay tied around it. So after that part is secure, you kind of puff the ribbon and the mesh up, and then you secure the bottom part again. So after the second part is secure, you turn it to the side and kind of zigzag, and you secure again. So you keep the zigzag pattern all the way to the end, making sure you keep the shiny parts of ribbon and mesh at the top. And then when you get to the end, you cut it. So coming outside, this would be the ribbon with the initial mesh and how it zigzags and lines the bottom. So then you take the mesh and you gather it in your hands and make 2 loops, and you're trying to keep them both the same size. And then you cut it. After you've cut the little bow, you do the same thing again, and you take part of the wreath and you secure it by twisting it around. This would be the secondary ribbon with the 2 loops, and now you just place them all around. And of course it's different colors, but I'm just using what I have, and you should choose, you know, whatever colors works for you best. So you take the wire, unroll it, cut it with your wire cutter, and then you want to grab one of your ornaments and slide the wire through. And then you attach it in the same way that you attach the fabric, basically by securing it with the wreath. So you want to make sure that the ball is tied tight, and then the wire, you hide it under the riveted mesh, and then the initial mesh, you might have to play with it a little bit to get it to be right over the ball. So you'll zigzag the ornaments, and then you'll put mesh over all of the ornaments, and then you kind of play with it until it sits right over the ornaments. So to make bows for this wreath, you need the medium-sized mesh, but we don't have any left. So we're going to use this just to make the bow, because if you want to save money, you can make your own bow. So you'll take the mesh and you'll start in the middle, and then you will start to gather, trying to stay in the middle until you get the bow about the size that you want. Then you'll take the scissors and you will cut across. So ideally you cut your wire first, but you will need some wire. You'll tie the wire right down the middle of the bow. And twist it to keep it tight. Then you will tie the bow to the back of the wreath. So the bow made on the wreath is the same kind made on the Christmas tree. So that's what it looks like. So this is how it looks in the end. And if you've seen my Christmas tour, this is the same size wreath. And since it's so small, no ornaments are on it. But this is the only size I had left to demonstrate the video. So the one outside is obviously much bigger. So sorry, that's all I had left to demonstrate. And again, I got my bows made, but you can also learn how to make this size bow. So it's nothing much to it. Just decide if you want different color ornaments or whatever you want. It's pretty simple. If you have any more questions, please feel free to let me know.